plant.
Oh my god.
Deny! He got it! Laurie's gonna try and take down this Juno. Artillery shell's gonna be coming out, and he does get the pick!
It's a chance of ending it.
Yep. Nice counter! Evangelos again and Shake! What is going on here?
And the game goes to the Pioneers, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. It is iMagicNinja107. I mean, it just feels like today that we were live with the 24-hour stream, but we're now live with the Overwatch. Not 2, Overwatch, because they decided to take the 2 out and just add 5 more characters, which all are competitively viable tonight. That's right, everybody. Jetpack Cat, Aran, and the gang, Domina and the gang, they're all viable tonight. As we get this game going here underway, I believe the first map pick that we're going to have is, of course, the staple map, Lijiang Tower. To my knowledge, that is how we are going to go right now. We are just kind of waiting on the enemy team. But while we are waiting on for Valpo University. Of course, we're going to go over the roster here. Openings and Portal Run, and Openings and Juggernaut make up the support lineup. The 2 DPS being Stout Vessel and Portal. And finally, the tank will be Ben the Hun, Ben Morris. Of course, Stonebreaker and your mom is Joe. They're in the lobby as well, getting ready, just being a sub. If they really need the sub, you know what I'm saying. Just got to be there for the whole team. Right now, obviously not a lot. The Overwatch schedule that we have, the next match that they'll have is February 20th, of course. The next match that we have at all will be for Counter-Strike 2. That will be on the 18th, I believe. And R6 should also be on the 18th. That'll be versus Florida. And CS2 will be going up against Thomas More Saints. A shout out to the R6 squad. Specifically, they had a 2-1 victory over Navy last night. So they were from what I heard, it was a very, very tough game. It was a game that they both played a lot. It put a lot in, got a lot out of it. So I'm very happy about that. Of course, we beat Army. Now we beat Navy. We have them both. Obviously, here on this day, very quickly, we are looking for more tryouts. The next day that you will be able to come onto campus and do them is the Winter Open House this February 16th. Of course, you can always try out online. Step 1, filling out the recruitment inquiry form. The QR code right there is scheduled to try out for the scholarship and join the Discord server. You can do that virtually, whenever you want to do it. And of course, you will be greeted by our lovely coach, Derek Game. Speaking of coaches, I want to give a shout out to Coach Argo of Overwatch. Here we go. Argo of Overwatch makes him sound like he's a king. I guess he kind of is. Anyway, you will be met by this guy, Derek Games. There's his email, his X, there's his Discord, obviously. And we are always, and with that, we are looking for more recruits. We offer Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch 2, Rainbow Six, Marvel Rivals, Rocket League, Smash, and Valorant. Of course, we're always looking for more subs. We always need those extra subs to get a little bit more money for this program. And you can subscribe for free with Prime Gaming. So I said that I was not going to be the only one who was going to be here today. I am joined again. The duo has returned.
Hello.
By the glue that kind of holds us all together, Mackenzie, the co-caster. You're very excited for this game as well. And, all this is going to be a bit of a shakedown for this first match. Lijiang Tower, but all of the new heroes are competitively viable.
I did hear about that. I've heard a couple of them are overpowered as well.
We might have the cat. I'm going to guess that Jetpack Cat is going to get banned.
Banned immediately. I'm pretty sure.
Because I was watching Portal play against one of them, and I'm sitting here going how did they get out alive? He had the perfect flank, Everything was perfect. Everything was perfect, and then Jetpack Cat just gets away. Like, that's not fair. And also the ability with him to hook your allies, carry them anywhere, get them up. It's literally like the anti push off the map. Father Pyro, the Morgana profile picture, perfect. Everybody's getting into this lobby right now, but again, and then we have Anran. I hope I say that correctly. The Phoenix Spire, all that jazz. Very, very interested. I'm gonna probably guess that Stout's gonna play either the new hero for DPS, not Anran, but we call him John Halo, just because he is basically Halo, 2 grenades, a secondary pistol, and I believe what is going to happen here. We're having problems with the lobby, so
I haven't seen a lot of the new characters.
no, we actually have not, and I don't think we're gonna be. Dang it! I was hoping to at least be able to go into the range so that maybe we could swap over to the scene and show them. Fortunately, we cannot. But take the word for it here. Let me take a quick gander at the Overwatch website so I can actually get these names down. Let's see here. It's Overwatch now, not Overwatch 2. So, and they've also kind of been added into new categories as well. It just adds more passive roles. Like they really did mess with the game in a good way. Like they brought a bunch of changes. Anran, Domina, Emery, Jetpack Cat, Mizuki, and Vendetta. You've already seen Vendetta. You've already seen Portal play Vendetta. I'm gonna be interested to see if he'll pick up Anran. But Emery, I'm pretty sure Stout's going to play Emery. And if we pick up Mizuki...
I'm pretty sure our OP Knees, sorry, I cannot remember his username for whatever, is going to pick up Mizuki.
Yeah, maybe because of Mizuki's ability with his healing aura, the more damage that you do, it's just a bit... Although I really feel like Kiriko is just a better option overall. Like the Suzu, the teleport, all that, it is literally just the better option. But again, I believe it's more of he had to reboot the whole game here. I believe it's really just, again, the pilot in the box, so to speak. Mm-hmm. Every character is a good character if you know how to play them. The pilot in the box is truly what makes the difference here. So, honestly, if we actually see Jetpack Cat, this is going to be very interesting.
I mean, I haven't seen a lot of their abilities. Literally just the one where he can pick up his teammates.
And fly. He literally has an ability where he can fly, like we're talking Mach speeds. It works now. Of course it works now. Of course everything has to get done. We are so ready for this. But Jetpack Cat Emery with the ability to have those sticky adhesives. That's why he's called John Halo, because the only thing that happens with that is literally just Halo. Like, I literally looked at was literally messing around with him in the range beforehand. Yeah, that's a burst rifle. That is a burst rifle from Halo 1. Like, that is how good it is. And I believe that this indie company is so good at making video games. Small indie company with a small budget.
Very small.
I cannot continue that joke. My lawyer has advised me not to. But if you know, you know. What goes on with Blizzard happens at Blizzard, then it stays at Blizzard. But speaking of, again, the map will be Lijiang Tower. The first pick being Lijiang Tower. For usual, actually, that's kind of just our staple pick, to be honest here. We'll be there, and I think we are just trying to get going. So we're going to send it to a quick break, because I can only yap for so long. So while we get this going, when we return, it will be the start of the match.
Are we at NECC?
Yes, we are getting ready here. Ready check's coming in. Last minute bit of strategy here. They're talking about what happens with Domina's ult. Traps you, can't shoot, can't heal. and after a while it explodes. So a lot of team strategy, as Coach Argo put it, if that happens and they get trapped, everybody turn to the teammate, burn the shield, and move on with your life. Like, the only thing that makes Domino lethal is that ability with just the range that she can sometimes play with is insane. And just the range that happens is just insane that she can play with. There we go. Hopefully the cameras work this time. Lijiang Tower, very obviously the map that's a staple here in the Lunar New Year. Here's your first control point. And obviously, we're going to get going here. Stab Vessel Portal, Ben, OP Needs, Juggernaut, and Cry, C9, CQ9, Hampter, RIJ, and Happy Squid. So,
a Reinhardt player.
A Reinhardt here. Of course, Stout playing the Bastion, Portal hitting Vendetta, Ben playing the Zarya, and OP Needs playing the Illari, and finally rounding it out, it will be Juggernaut on the Moira. As you could saw, very obviously there, OPNs does swap to the Juno and swaps back just for the boost at the beginning, and oh my gosh, look at that. Portal already engaged, poking. He sees the Reinhardt, so they're going to have to play around this shield along with the Sojourn as well. So Stout just kind of waiting for his time as well. Portal and Ben in the thick of it right now again. Just waiting for his time to come, and it will. Trying to keep it up. Portal diving in right now, and he has to go get him. Sojourn does fall. Portal taking out the Soldier, and he's getting back out of there. Quickly healed up. A cure for all that ails, and I know that Juggernaut provides that cure and provides a little bit of extra backbone for the team. Stout now on that Bastion here. They're going to go up against this Venture. This Venture is going to cause some problems. Exactly, but it's going to be OPNs. Wow.
The point as well. That's a nice little retake there.
That is a nice retake, but holy cow. I did not even see that. Blink and you miss it. OPNs with 3. Now, Portal Runner in his favorite spot.
Seeing
on
set
the
up for the
flank.
next attack.
On the flank, getting set up. His eyes are wide open, definitely from that Soma stream. They're a very expressive person. Now, here we go. Bubbled him. Portal gets one, and it will be a friendly fire as Stout falls. Yeah, just looking for a little bit of extra poke. Give him a little bit of extra there. Ooh, he's going to get out of there. He's going to get hindered. Has to get out of there. Now it's Ben versus that Reinhardt. It's going to be OP Knees and Portal combining for one. OP Knees combines for another. And now a triple kill from Juggernaut and OP Knees as they finish out the ending here. That is huge from them. As you can see, the Captive Sun is in play with the next closest ultimate coming online to be Stout Vessel at 80% right now. Juggernaut's at 92. So, I just realized. That Illari coming out immediately. Because it's also there, Captive Sun, Ben getting one, Portal getting one. And now Portal does have his ult. He's chasing down. He's going to try and chase that down and push them out of position. Not overstanding's welcome again. The instincts of this game. His game sense is insane. Just push them out of position and get back. Do not try and overheat. I am very guilty of that, especially with Counter-Strike. Trying to get as much again, getting ready for it. He's getting ready for this ult, and he will start ulting. But he will get nothing, and he's going to get back out of there. Stout does have his ult. Juggernaut does use it. And there it is. And there it is, the Shatter out.
To save Bastion from the Rhine Shatter.
Holy cow. 4 ults on the table, 3 ults on the table, but they will not matter.
It just getting secured almost like literally immediately.
Literally right there. He's Ben with a little bit of BM. The extra added BM there towards the end will not allow them. Will not allow them to finish up.
Now, I will say that the enemy team that Overwatch faced last time was actually a division higher
Really?
than the one that they're in, and they beat them. So I'm hoping for this game it'll be pretty smooth sailing.
Hopefully it will be as smooth sailing as we can get it here as well. Round 2 going out there.
Well, we can see that the enemy team changed up their strategy a little bit, playing two of the new characters. Oh no, just one of the new characters.
One of the new characters. And that will be the Domina. So we had been planning for this a little bit. Domina being the way that she is, having to fix that, hopefully. There we go. All right. Again, Portal in the thick of it right now. Getting back.
Away from the ammo here.
That is not Portal Runner. That ain't Portal Runner. Now that's Portal Runner. There it is.
There we go.
All right. Just making sure everything's going on. Apologies for the technical issues. Never Marietta College stream without a little bit of scuff. But you know what? Right there, punching the point. Getting there. And again, this may wall keep everybody out. So this sectioned off. And he's going to get 2. OP Needs is going to get 2. Portal does fall. But it is a 2-for-1 deal. Stout's going to get 1. Just pushing them down.
So
And then going to get 3.
Wow, that is a team wipe for Marietta.
A team wipe at the beginning. You know what? We called into question one time their dominance on this map, and I think we just got our answer. Asking how dominant are they going to be, especially considering that they have a history of slow starting. And that will be Stout Vessel throwing up his ult here. The Orbital Strike will get nothing, but OPNs will be able to follow up on it. Playing with a little bit of renewed vigor here.
The May getting under HP, not quite being able to finish off that kill.
Exactly, he's just sitting here with the turret. He's just sitting there out of the turret form. Oh, get out of that turret form. He does have one of his perks. Now he gets the other one, the Quick Fix perk, which will be perfect for him to heal himself, and now it's Juggernaut all alone. Captive Sun is ready. Oh, this is a huge flank from OPDs. He's gonna get all 3 of them on it. We'll get 2. Looking for the third. Portal is bubbled. Yes.
Being able to get Portal Runner being able to follow up with that kill on May.
Exactly. And that'll be another team wipe.
Wow.
Another one.
We are just dominating this map.
Exactly. Dominating to the point where they're gonna have to pull out Reaper here. There's gonna be a swap to it. Now their Domina has ult. So
our Portal Runner also has ult.
Exactly. Portal Runner. He's looking for it. He wants this engage. He's gonna grab it. He's gonna grab the engage. He's gonna get 3!
Oh.
And the Domina is out. The tank falls, and that's another one. So he's just gonna go on a rampage.
Wow.
Again, it does not matter if he's Genji. Ban the Genji. You awaken another dragon in the form of Vendetta. Wow, what a game!
OPD's getting the
OPD's getting the play
game.
of the game here, and I'm thinking it's.
I'm thinking it's the
Yeah, it's gonna be the flank there. A 2-0 huge start here for the Pioneers immediately, and yeah, we called into question whether or not there was going to be a slow start or a dominating start, because they are rather sketchy, rather spotty at the times. But I think that 2-0 kind of shut us both up in the booth. You know what?
Yep.
We let the players game. We are in the booth for the reason of we understand the game enough to explain it to the audience. Well, we could not actually play at their level. Give them respect where it's due. So we're gonna go to another break, and when we come back, map 2 on the cards here. Do not go away. We are up 1-0. right, then we are going to get going. The second map being picked is Shambali Monastery, and of course, the bands that came in. There will be a Zarya ban and a Cass ban. So Shambali Monastery, right? It's a push map. They each get a chance to push this payload all the way up. Starting here, there's your first checkpoint around the corner. Right there. There's your first checkpoint. Go all the way through this cave to the second checkpoint, and then the third checkpoint is all the way right here. So, we're gonna get going here. We were talking about how it does not really matter. We get to play defense first. Doesn't really matter if you put Portal on Vendetta or Genji, but he's gonna go back to Genji here. If it ain't broke, don't fix it for the back line here with Ilari and Moira. Ben going back to the Ramatra, and of course there is some rumor in the pipeline right now with the players that we might be able to see Soul get a little bit of playing time.
That is
Exactly. It would be interesting to see. And this is an interesting flank for
they have a ball this
broken knees.
time.
Oh, they're gonna go Wrecking Ball here. They're gonna go Wrecking Ball Venture. Wu Yang, I think that is. Yes, that's Wu Yang. The pylon is out, so he's gonna have to get out of there and just play his life a little bit. Exactly. Pushed off that high ground. The slam. Using that, saving the Bastion there. Oh, the Venture is so dead. The Venture should be dead to rights, but that Venture will be taken out by OPNs. Oh, he's playing with a different form of vigor today. A little bit of, he wants to get this done. He wants to get this out of here. Hampter's playing the ball. Hampter.
That must be his main.
Apparently that must be his main. And also that's just a fun word to say, let's be honest here. And of course, the flank here under the nice protection of the Portal Runner. They've only pushed this point 32 meters. Literally 32 meters on this point. Stout's gonna fall. Juggernaut will fall. And now it's Ben popping form, staying on this point. He's gonna get pushed away. And now
having to fall back a little bit here.
Yep, OPN's gonna get out of there. Oh, hello, there's your, there's the ball. There's that ball. Of course, with the Zarya being banned, he does that, he gets jumped. He gets absolutely jumped there. I heard him talk before the game that they just kind of didn't look at him last game, and that now he will probably be touched a lot in this game. Like, seriously, you see that. They're going for the backline every time. Oh, he's just going to face check this, and he will pop form. And he's just going to sustain. All this sustain. Stout going to use his ult. Oh, and he just slowly slides away. Not very slowly, but Juggernaut now getting kind of bodied there. OpenEase gets one and will fall. Now it's all up to Stout. What are you supposed to do against that? I feel so bad.
Please remind me of what agents they banned.
They banned Zarya and Cassidy. So
okay.
Zarya is out. The tank that Ben usually plays is out, and Cass is also out, which is better for both of us because of that flashbang that now engaging. But now we're gonna get back on Vendetta. I think he swapped to Vendetta because he has a Vendetta against this team. He's gonna do that. OPN's falls by OPN's does fall. And Portal Runner gonna get 2 and 3, but he will fall. But it's not really gonna matter there as the team picks up the rest of the slack. This is the team firing on all cylinders. This is the team that had that really quick map there. So it's already a 1-0 lead right now for
They have 3 minutes, and it does look like they're coming up the back way, so that is going to pose as a little problem for our team.
Exactly, but they're going to keep it on this point here. OpenEase and Juggernaut with their ults, so double support ults and 4 ults online for Valparaiso University here. So, Juggernaut will use the first one. They're just going to walk left side hard. That is the call. Phase the sunrise here, and he's looking for 1. He will get 1 and 2. Area denied. Is he just going to fly away from that minefield? that minefield, he doesn't have to play Minesweeper if he just completely ignores. If he just completely ignores the minefield, there's no need for it.
Walking the cart here.
Yeah, Wu Yang got it. Oh my gosh, Ben and Portal. Portal will fall, but Ben is still standing right now, fighting for this point, and it's just this ball. The ball is so annoying to play against sometimes.
He just has so much HP, there's not a lot you can do about it.
And the adaptive shield. Plus, also, if you know how to, if you actually play a good ball, it's very difficult to play against them. Stout and Portal now getting back into the fight a little bit there. Ben will use his ult, sitting on that point. The Kitsune Rush has been used. A myriad of ults for this all-out brawl on the point. Stout Vessel and Portal Runner. OPDs takes out one. Portal Runner and Stout now holding on to their ults. There's no way. This Wu Yang should be dead to rights. This Wu Yang should be dead to rights. Portal Runner going to get back out of there. Get that juicy, sweet healing there. He will get it. Getting one, and he will get it! Going bowling.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. About time, right? Going bowling there. Knocking that out of the park. The Vendetta ult. And the Bastion ult online here for the Pioneers. So, along with the Quick Fix perk already.
It is 1:45, and unfortunately we did have to use both support ults there, but it looks like Juggernaut is already back up to 92%.
Exactly, 92%.
And climbing.
And climbing as we speak. Right as we both say that, that's going to be probably close to 100, just off of the time that's going to take. Ben, now at the front.
The Venture ult might come
Oh, here we go. Portal using his ult won't get much, but OP Needs is gonna pick up the dang slack here. I can't tell if he's playing support or if he's playing DPS, but both of these support ults coming on. The support, yeah, the Bastion going into the form, trying to find it.
Will they be able to see the Venture that's hiding this?
No, I believe they saw the Venture, but the call that was made was to back off. Do not chase. Play together.
Now, we do have 3 ults here to try to keep them off point, but they do have 4 ults, and they all are very, very good for retake.
Exactly. The overdrive, excavation, initiation.
Comp here, and
exactly.
Kind of spelling bad things for us.
Yeah, but at the same time, there we go. There we go. Minefield being used. Stout using his ult to clear it, to not only for the double purpose of clearing out the minefield, but also figuring out a little bit more. Juggernaut using that ult. We'll use it. We'll use that ult. Space the sunrise. Salute the sun. Looking for this Tracer. Looking to kill this Sojourn. And he will hit the Sojourn. I don't know. What is he playing? Is he playing a DPS? Is he playing support? It doesn't matter because it all adds up to an equation of their constant victory here.
Nice. That's very nice.
And that will, unless barring an overtime miracle. Yeah, Portal Runner's just gonna say absolutely heck no to that. Stuff it like an air blasting pyro stuffing an Uber. And if you got that reference, you a real one. Go, let's go Team Fortress 2. Anyway, 90 meters on this point has been pushed. So what does that mean for the Pioneers? Well, we have to only get 90.4 meters. That's right, we have to go 0.1 from here. However, it is reset, as you can see, in about 15 seconds here. This truck will disappear. So, going 2-1 right now, going 1-0 right now in favor of Valp University right now. You can see it goes away. They have to get it here, which is why you want to try and limit as much as possible. You have to get it there. That is where it will be. Yeah, they're going to peel out this Reaper here.
Wow, just changing up the comp on the enemy team completely.
Yes. Valp is just changing their comp here, trying to see if he can do something.
Seeking answers in faith.
Well, thank you, Juggernaut, for the little bit of philosophy before the match. Hopefully, we can take that to a win here.
Producer Juggernaut is a philosophy major.
It is very ironic that he's playing, of all people, Moira. So we're gonna get going here and get straight to the payload here. Start this payload moving.
Our high ground.
Yeah, the Portal. Oh my gosh, Portal!
Immediately
in the back. He's a pound for this backline. Although I think he made just a little bit too much noise. Yeah, I think they swapped Reaper specifically to counter him.
The Reaper cannot hit their shots though.
Yeah, thankfully, let's thank the Lord for that. Stout Vessel gets the first, though, and now he's just gonna burn that form. The
Wow,
Juno.
yeah, absolutely just burning.
Yeah, absolutely burning through it. That Juno now it's just Star Platinum on this
Baiting
point.
out Kirisuzu and TP.
Exactly, and OPNees will finish it off. Stout Portal Runner OPNees lighting up the scoreboard here early, and they will get it. OPNees gets 4 here. Wow, he's
Staggering a little
playing.
bit with the Juno.
Exactly, and now also getting it. They'll have to swap to Sigma here. So the Sigma swap will come in handy, and Stout, he's just chilling on the
pushing
point.
cart.
Yep, he's just chilling on the point. Chilling on the point, swap into the turret when they need to. But all three members on the point here, which means it will be triple the speed that it will go. Portal in deep cover behind enemy lines, grabbing that mini health pack, trying to do as much as he can. Ooh, Portal Runner jumping right into his death, unfortunately. But that will be promptly avenged, hopefully. Now that it's a start. It's a start. Getting stunned. Stout Vessel does properly avenge it. The fast reload here. The fast reload.
One here, so that's very good for us. We have 4 minutes to make it 90.4 meters.
Yeah, 90.4 meters.
For us.
Exactly. And now the Venture misses the dash.
The Venture absolutely feeding there, I will say.
Exactly. That was you do not want to miss that dash against us, because it will be lethal, just like Ben. Lethal only, topping Portal Runner in terms of his ability to be annoying, but at the same time, lethal. Assassin, it's in his DNA. It does not matter what sword he has. It will be lethal, and they're just going to continue to push.
They switched the Rhine here.
Yeah, they switched to the Reinhardt here, and I think they have legitimately just realized how deep they are, how deep of a hole they are in right now. So Marietta is playing up aggressively to stay it. Ryan is going to get onto the point. They will use that.
Yeah, Bastion will try to secure him.
Portal and OPNees do fall. However, Ben is still alive and kicking one of these ults using Juggernaut. Huge Juggernaut. There we go. Double support ults. Ben, Stout, Ben, and now it's all just down to the Reaper to finish up this point.
Yep.
Ben, the clap. 2-1, and you can see the Lucio from Valp trying to get in at that last moment here. But it still just does not matter. And it's going to be Stout Vessel! Stout's going to get the play of the game here. Full play of the game here. Getting 1, getting 2. Very, very instrumental in getting onto this point.
Venture as well.
Yeah, again, that Venture does miss. You can see on the camera a very, very proud OPNees there. So it is the best 3 of 5, which means we are on match point here. 2-1, 2-0.
We need one more to
One
put this all together.
more. So we're going to take a quick break here. Actually, I forgot to press another button. So right, everybody, a 5-minute bio break. Everybody going to taking a pee, getting some food, taking a minute, standing up, getting hyped for this next part. It'll be Coliseo. The map pick will be Coliseo, with the band being Vendetta. I think they were kind of a little tired of the portal shenanigans with the Vendetta. But you know what?
Little do they know, he likes to play Genji on
Coliseo.
Coliseo.
They're literally 2 steps behind us right now. Now we're banning ball, so we're gonna force their ball player to not be the ball, because ball is annoying to say the least, as you can tell. That didn't really change the outcome of the last game, but came pretty dang close. A bit of a matchup check. Ball, if you know how to get them, we are back. So, yep, prod is R. There we go. We are ready to go. We are ready to go when we are ready to go, obviously. It's so funny just looking at this whole match as a whole. And it's just 2-0, 2-1. All of our doubts with this game, with slow starts, have just been completely taken out of the water there. And it's insane to watch them fire on all cylinders. Kind of beautiful, actually. Generational levels of talent here. We are ready. We all are ready. So we are going to get into this game here. Guys get to see we get to see the match screen going.
We go in.
And we go in. The Talon takeover of Coliseo. You see the banner right there. Usually that is not the Talon logo, but here we go. It's an escort map. You can just phase through the wall. I keep forgetting that. Take the robot. And you push it either way. You go all the way up here.
It's not retextured.
A little bit. Looks like it has been retextured a lot. Talon logo. A few extra areas where you can't shoot through, perhaps. But, here, same thing. And you can see it now. Your mom is Joe.
Is in.
Soul in. Unfortunately, he's not going to get onto the camera, so we have to put that picture here. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that worked. We worked so... that shout out to our program director, to our Professor Williamson, Droger, that one of his 3 names. He worked so hard to get this to work, and it looks so amazing. Thank you for this overlay. None of this is possible without. So we are going to go with this Portal Runner, swap him back to the Genji, because little do they know, he likes to play Genji on this map. So, Emery will be played by the opponents, and we get to see the first iteration of Jetpack Cat. So, how bad will this Jetpack Cat be? It might be a little bit of a matchup check for the Pioneers. Hopefully, not too bad of one. But as you can see, the Jetpack Cat just able to have so much mobility, thanks to those thrusters that it has, and just does do so much damage. It is really busted. And again, Stormbreaker, excuse me, Stout Vessel. I'm thinking Stormbreaker the Axe from Marvel right now. They do have the robot, and they're just fighting a lot of losing battle here. They are fighting a losing battle, as there we go. There is the
baby form.
Yep.
Immediately.
Yeah, after dying, Diva is out. I actually think the pull there, the lift there from the Jetpack Cat hurt them more than it helped them. They don't know where this Emery is, who's already has 74% on his ult. It has not even been a few seconds. Cry is crying right now. Had to swap to that Emery, because he's like, well, I'm so done, but John Halo will fall. Your mom is Joe, not giving no thought to it, just killing. Yeah, going forward there. The Diva is out. Oh my gosh, Portal just slicing and dicing here, playing some Fruit Ninja. He wants to pack this up quickly, get home, get some bread. The high ground, yeah, you can hear it right now. They are pushing that high ground. He wants to lock in, clock in, make some bread, and get the heck out of here. Stout, currently in a little bit of Stout and Ben in a little bit of a problem here. It won't be too much, as you can tell. And now Emery's ult is available. So So hopefully, maybe if I can do this correctly here, yeah, we might be able to see it for the first time. I know that's not normally what we do, but OP Knees will take out one. OP Knees will take out two, and he cannot get that as Emery will be able to get that out. So we don't know. There you go. There is the first bit of the grenade. That is why his nickname among this program is John Halo, because you can turn that into a sticky plasma grenade. And for any of you Halo fans out there that know how busted those grenades can be, yes, they can be very, very busted. Okay, the Jetpack Cat is out. So the Jetpack Cat has his ult. It's in ready, and there. Oh my gosh! It is just a melting. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're not letting them anything. They're not taking their foot off this gas pedal, and this might be the fastest 3-cap we have ever seen on this channel. Marietta just taking this brawl. It's very one-sided. Nerf this. It will be the Diva Bomb, and will be completely nullified. Just they aren't getting it. They are reading it. Oh my gosh, that's one huge all out. It's the second huge all out. Third huge all out. And it's a team wipe to finish off. And yes, there we go. There we go. The cat trying to use it. No! No, he will not. No fly zone in this place. And there you go. There's the first of his ult, and Portal Runner just shutting that down immediately. Stout using his ult. Portal Runner packing this team up, slicing, dicing, and this baby diva just pops out. Can't do much of anything. That was the fastest cap I have ever seen in this game, and that's it. That is it. They were not ready for the smoke. They did not want the smoke, and they got the smoke. Portal Runner up out of the seat, and it will be...
Your mom is Joe.
Your mom is Joe, actually. Soul finally gets put in on the tank, and he's there. He's there.
Yeah. Unfortunate that you can't see his reaction, but we can certainly hear him celebrating.
That we can. GG's all around.
Wow.
I don't think wow actually just begins to describe what we have witnessed. I don't know if I feel like we were just witnesses to a massacre. Like I feel like we might have to go turn ourselves in for that one, because holy cow. I mean,
that was kind of crazy.
That was really crazy, considering how quick that was. By the way, guys, it's only 9 o'clock. This game started at 8 o'clock. So when we return, per tradition, it's time for the interview. I'm gonna guess it. I'm gonna try and get Soul back in here because he needs to. Ooh. I am back here with the one, the only, your mom is Joe, Soul. He's ready, he's willing, he's able to take this interview from Marvel Rivals captain, rip to what happened to that team, to now getting off the bench, immediately going in, having the fastest 3-cap I've ever seen on Coliseo in my life, and also getting to play at the game. I mean, how does it feel, man?
It feels great, honestly. I have great supports, so it's really easy just to get kills and do what Zach said, which is don't die, don't take damage.
Don't die, don't take damage. You were talking about how at the end there, when you calmed the Emery ult, you just saw a portal like turn.
Immediately. That's why I love playing with these guys. They're super responsive. They're super fast on comms.
Exactly.
And, it feels good to play Ram in a season where he's not OP and not die once. 'Cause Pioneers do it better. Pioneers do
we
it better.
are built different here. Obviously, you kind of had to change. We were talking about that there were changes across the team from last semester, especially with the shaky starts. We talked about how there were very slow starts, and then just y'all completely blew it out of the water. I mean, very obviously 2-0, 2-1, 1-0 for a complete 3-0 shutout. What went down over the break specifically that you had to change or that was pointed out to by your coaches?
Well, we have a great coach, Argo Bailey. He's wonderful. And I needed to learn fundamentals. He said I had potential as a tank. He said I knew fundamentally how to play and knew how to do it well. I just needed to do better on my fundamentals. And that's what I've learned so far. You saw while I was fighting, I was walling off heals. I was doing basic things like taking angles.
Diva bomb,
that Diva bomb, immediate shield up.
Yeah, you just hear nerf this, and you're like, all right, bud, here's a shield. Like
it was just fundamentals and things like that, how to use my form correctly.
Yeah.
And when you learn that, the game is kind of easy.
Yeah, so again, thank you. A 3-0 quick, huge match here. By the way, this match started at 8. It's only 9:01, so I don't know about you. I got places to be. So we're going to say goodbye here for the day. The next match, again, being at 7. I don't know which one will be streamed, either Counter-Strike or Rainbow Six this week. It will be either Counter-Strike or Rainbow Six. So, from all of us here at Marietta Esports, please be sure to look at our Twitter, our socials, all that, YouTube, Twitch. Talking about that jetpack cat ult at the end there. Open the door, try to kidnap Soul. I said, nuh-uh, a jetpack cat ult. This doesn't matter. But from all of us here at the Gathering Place on this great day before Valentine's Day, again, thank you everybody for your support during the 24-hour stream. We hit a record high. I do not remember the number off the top of my head, but we hit a record. And again, I just wanted to thank everybody who brought abilities and subs and all that for that moment. So thank you guys so much. Have a happy Valentine's Day. And from all of us here at the Gathering Place down at Marietta College, we wish you a good night.